Bernard, I know it's hard for you and the 61 oyster cracker man, the Antilla man, to understand, but I'm not really doing anything to the kids. It's called it's been a while since you've seen it. The girls, the boys are evolving, and their parents in the military and the police officers and firefighters and the tech companies are taking an interest in their children because they love them and they're helping them to succeed. I know it's a rare thing in the world for some of you to understand, but that's what's going on. I'm not really doing anything, Bernard. I'm letting them do their thing. I have confidence in their abilities. They're their children, Bernard. You're the one that brought in Connie Tank a Dump and all that crappy noise. If you're able to do that, you should have done the music and shit. They didn't want your 70s protest, Bernard. They've done. Most of the parents you're in your generation and those people have already gone through it. But if you want me to go through the whole gambit, which I've already proven before you got fucking annihilated me and all that fucking work with my friends and us, I will. But just know this, Bernard and Perlita and Dave, as you keep asserting that you're the rulers of the earth, you're going to be humiliated because I was a part of an investment that you guys destroyed, Karen, and they know. You guys want to learn how it's done, huh? Okay, like this. What I'm doing, it's the hard way. Eventually, will you evolve out of it, the groups of you? Yes, it'll just be a while. As opposed to what some of those other people had planned, which was a lot more, pleasant and beneficial to everyone. So, will you guys evolve out and back to where you were? Yes, eventually. It might not be the same or as you all expected, but you'll all get there. Expect that when I'm out of the way, though, with who I suspect is going to come riding back through, that he's going to have some issues with some of you. So be prepared, Bernard, because he's going to question some of you the hardest. And he's a man that can do some things, and it might be difficult for some of you for a while. So, I just let the parents in the military do their thing, and they can, they're having fun with it, Bernard. I'm not. Why do you want me to, the abilities that I once had, you took away, Bernard and Karen? Now you want me to do it that they're all messed up and shit? You gotta do it on purpose, Bernard. Nasty. That's why I don't do the Negro thing. That's why I don't do the LGBT thing. If you're all into that, fine, but I'm not. So, like I said, I like more traditional relationships and stuff, and my type of girl is like 80s, and there's some nice girls now, but I'm just saying, man, who I was in love with is a long time ago. So, will you guys get there and evolve out eventually? Yes, but I let the kids and the girls mess with it, man. That's the fun part. If you pay attention and watch what they're doing, that's where you learn the most. So, I'm not doing anything to the kids. I'm letting the parents and the military and the cops and all them mess with it, learn with it. That's the whole point. If they're having fun with it, go for it. It's a lot better than watching African Americans or whatever mock it. Eventually, they'll evolve out of it too. Like I said, sometimes it's their own intimidation that's getting to them, not what I'm doing. So, like I said, I'm not doing nothing. I would have much rather had the music, Bernard. Like I've always wanted since I've been out here. I didn't need Karens and their made-up story, and I don't even know what Stan and them are talking about as they assert that they were the leaders of everything. But I'm just telling them, if they weren't the ones that created it. And they might be upsetting some people as you all keep doing that shit to them, because people expecting me to get something to work for them, and I can't when you fucking torture my eyeballs and my ears and my face and all that nasty ass shit you're into, Bernard, which is something that you have a repetitive pattern of doing with Perlita, and it's getting fucking old. So maybe you should think about something, Bernard. Quit doing that shit. And you might have some, a better result. You're worried about me doing something to the kids. Worry about what you're doing to people and fucking adjust your behavior and stop doing that nasty ass shit.